on down, shake it on down. Jingle bells, share this, copy that, and put this one there, and then we can go away and post it away, 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 put it down, and here we go. No ProAm 1 ratio. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Good afternoon, people. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I'm back with ProAm. I'm back with ProAm 1. As you seen last night, I've done Catalonia. I'm now at the final race of the season. Mount Panorama, aka known as Bathurst, in Australia as well. In the dark this time. The track's difficult in the daytime, and it really is. In the night, it's even more difficult. But we'll see how these fellas get on. It's a reverse grid of the previous race. You may be thinking, hang on a minute, Ricky J should be in pole. For some reason, this track has always put the pole runner in second. I don't know why. It's weird, but that's how it is on this track. Good evening, sorry, good afternoon, good evening, good afternoon, Sean. So yeah, reverse grid of Catalonia. Go through quickly. It's their own make, their own choice of car. So we've got Rise Remix there in the Audi TT. Then we've got Ricky J in the Subaru WRX GR4. These are GR4 category. But it's funny enough because we've actually been using the Subaru WRX in the season 15 as well. So yeah, Ricky J's always got he's got the hang of that car already. So he's in second. Poo Dog in third. He's in the he's in the he's in the TT as well. I'll go like this. It might be better this way because I can see the cars better. So Poo Dog in third in the TT. Mart in fourth in the TT as well. Shaggy Scooby in the TT. Shaggy Scooby, Sean Daniels, ProAm 1 champion on the side of that car as well. Scooby Snacks, Quick Fit, and yeah, he's on fifth. Then we've got Steve Stones. He's in the Viper. Yeah, the Viper. He's in the Viper. Steve Stones in sixth. Sixpenny Guitar in the VW Scirocco. Now with the FFs, they will bog down, but on the straights they got quite a lot of pace. Through the top end of them are really good. Sixpenny Guitar in seventh. P1 Dodgy. He's in the Scirocco as well. He's in eighth. Then we have Shori in the TT. Paul in the what's he in the Lancia? Mitsubishi Lancia there. Yeah, by the looks of it, I think I'm right. Yes, I am. And then we have Ruffle to the rear. What are you in, Ruffle? What are you in? He's in the Subaru as well by the looks of it. But anyway, they got 30 minutes of racing ahead in the dark. And concentration for this track is going to be key. You know, heading down towards Hell Corner and then going up Mountain Straight. Like I said, 30-minute races, tyre depletion times 4, tyre wear times 4, no fuel, nothing like that. Poo Dog there with a good jump off the line. Was that a bit of a jump start there? No. Look at Ricky J. He's gone already in that Subaru. We've got cars behind. Just take it easy, get into Hell Corner, you know, going up Mountain Straight. I mean, a 30-minute race, you don't want to end it at the start of the first corner, you know. But MRC Shori to the rear at the minute. So up we go. Ricky J, yeah, he's got a bit of a lead now, Ricky J. Looking back, he's got that advantage over Rise Remix. Rise Remix in second. So let's see what Ricky J can do. Let's see what he can do. See what he can bring in this race. Rise Remix in second. We've got Paul in third. There's something going on behind. What's going on behind? I can see a tyre smoke, dust kicking up as well. Shaggy Scooby, championship winner, currently sitting in fifth. Looking in the inside there, Ruffle. They're side by side at the minute. That was an accidental touch. No harm intended indeed, but it's really pitch black. So I'm better off staying out of this view because you can see a lot more. You can see the names above the car as well. Poo Dog behind Shaggy Scooby there. Poo Dog, yeah. As you've seen in the last race, his front left tyre was very worn, and that's how he gets on around this track this evening, this afternoon. I'm doing it in the afternoon, but this track was evening. We've done it on a Friday evening. So Sixpenny Guitar, Steve Stones there on the Viper, back end kicking out a bit. Sixpenny Guitar Mart there. We've got Dodgy, We got the Shorey, the winner from the last race, in 11th. Up we go, because Ricky J, oh, he's into that barrier there. It's difficult in the dark, you know. A lot of people turn their brightness up just to have it a bit easier. But you can see his point of view. I mean, he's a lead run. He's got no cars in front. And he just outbrakes himself slightly and into the barrier. You know, look at it. You can't see nothing down there. So I'm going to stay at this view. I'm not going to go on board or anything like that. Rise Remix in second. He will gain to the back of Ricky J by Ricky J hitting that barrier, going through Forest Elbow. We've got Paul R. Yeah, he's in the Lancia. See, I'm quite surprised he's used the Lancia. I've never seen this this car before, the GR4 version on track. And that'd be interesting to see what he can do. Alright, Craig, you're right, mate. You're right. Hello, Sean, as well. But yeah, we've got Shaggy Scooby there in 4th. But yeah, that Lancia Shaggy Scooby runs it a bit wide. A little bit of contact there. Let's see if we can keep it on track. Have a second penalty. Like I said before, with that penalty, the overtakes. You get it that Ricky J outbrakes himself. He's in the final corner there. I think he just gets it a little bit wrong. Rise Remix in the TT. I think he just outbrakes himself. Yeah, 100%. He avoided Rise Remix. That's a very good move there to avoid Rise Remix. But yeah, going up, Rise Remix. And we still got Paul in second. But like I said, even though there's no penalty, it looks like there's no penalty. There is. It's like 0.06 or 0.04 or whatever, you know. So ideally, Paul shouldn't overtake, because that it's shown as visible above his car. Might be minimal, you know. Could be 0.01 or something like that. Poo Dog in third. Let's see what Paul's doing. How's Paul getting on? See, yeah, because he's ghosting as well. And that will affect other cars as well. I mean, Poo Dog now is up to second, because he went through Paul when Paul was ghosted, you know. So Paul be looking for that position back as well in the Mitsubishi. Shaggy Scooby slowly making his way up in the TT. Now the TT was quite dominant around this track, you know. And it, his pedals, oh really? Very unfortunate. He got a good start, Ricky J. Where's he to? Yeah, he's back down there, you know. If he had problems with his pedals, that's very understandable. Again, we've got cars ghosting as well, you know. And that puts other cars off. And getting rid of that penalty, you know, we've got Paul in the lead now. I mean, really, I should turn the brightness up on the TV, but I'd rather do it like this, because this is how it was on the night. Rise Remix. Shaggy Scooby in third now. Let's see what he can do. Obviously, if you remember from the last race, he ran it wide and into the gravel. So now he'd be looking for the win, just to go out with the win. Because he won the championship. Fair play to him. Poo Dog, like I said, he ran that that front left tyre for the majority of the race, and you know, towards the end of that race, it cost him. He ran it wide on the final corner and into the gravel. Steve Stone's in the Viper. You don't see that Viper around a lot either in races, but he is side by side there with Ruffle. He gets that move done. He does. It's quite difficult seeing it that way, you know. It really is. Mark there in 7. We've got people chatting. Keep it dark. Alright, keep it dark. Yeah, Steve Stone's in 7. Like I said, Sits playing guitar in 8th. Then we've got Shorey in 9th now. So he's making his way. Yeah, we've got obviously Ricky J. You know, he's retired unfortunately because of the pedals, like I've been told. But Shorey, P1 Dodgy, or in the Sirocco. Now that car will have phenomenal top end. I've used that car before in the season. Rise Remix to Paul R. Paul R to the rear now. So he has to come here, Remix. Let's make a song together and mix it up a bit. Shaggy Scooby. You can see him in the background, but the top end of that TT, and we got, you know, we got the Mitsubishi and we got the TT leading the race, but side by side here with Poo Dog, Shaggy Scooby. We lose that third position. Poo Dog wants it, but Shaggy Scooby's like, no, I can make it difficult for you. Now keep it in the inside if you can. Did Shaggy? No, Shaggy. Oh, he just backs out at the last minute. So I would have stuck it in there if that was me, but that's just me. And we got Ruffle there. Ruffle in 5th. Yeah, visibility's okay because you've got the cars up ahead because you've got their rear lights and whatnot. So your headlights are showing off the rear of the car. So that does help. But when you're on your own at the front, I mean, look, let's go in car. Look how difficult that is. I mean, you're seeing corners at the last minute. Yeah, I've done this race as well, but I found it really, really difficult, to be honest with you. Paul, Poo Dog, then we've got Shaggy, then we've got Ruffle, heading through the dipper section now. Heading towards Forest Elbows. That left-hander as you head down Conrad Straight. And we've got Mark there with Sits penny guitar. Steve Stone's in the Viper. MRC Shorey in ninth. Let's see what he can do. A long way to go, 6 minutes in, quite a way to go. So, is it worth doing an onboard lap, do you think? I might as well, you know, because we've got a few battles commencing. What's my... right, okay. Poo Dog there, Poo Dog in second. He's to the rear. Rise Remix, like, yes, coming on through. But no Remix, like, no, I'm sending a long way round. Yeah, I mean, fair play. We got ProAm just running a bit deep there. But visibility, you know, because I ain't got good eyes, so visibility for me during this race was terrible, to be honest with you. I could see where I was going. I might as well drive around with my eyes shut. But yeah, Mart there. Mart, it's got a bit of a gap between him and Shaggy and Sixpenny Guitar in sixth. So yeah, let's see how Mark can get on, because Mark there in the TT as well. Yeah, so it's sort of gapping out now. We're 6th, 7th, 8th. We've got 9th with Shorey there, and we've got P1 Dodgy to the rear and the Sirocco in 10th. The car what struggled around its side-by-side action here, where Poo Dog and Rise Remix. Poo Dog round the outside, very nice move there, top of mountain straight, but he runs it into that barrier. Yeah, you run it out a bit wider, it will push you out even more into the barrier, but Rise Remix there, set in first position. Poo Dog looking down the inside, but they got to watch Paul R as well, you know, and Shaggy Scooby, because Shaggy Scooby is still there as well. Breaking away a little bit now from Mart in 5th, so Shaggy Scooby is in his intentions now to gain to the back of 3rd, use that slipstream down Conrod straight and try and get the position, you know. But they are doing a good job, you know, they all are. Even now I'm looking, seeing where they are on track. So you've got Skyline now, you go through the Skyline section with Ruffle, that's to the left, then you got the Chase, they call this bit the Chase, and it's onto the Dipper section. Yeah, it's quite an interesting track. It's enjoyable once you get used to it, but in the dark, it, you know, it's not so enjoyable. That's just my opinion, you know. Let's go out. Let's Rise Remix there, Rise Remix, Rise Remix, remix that song, Rise Remix. Yeah, Poo Dog. You know, it's all closing up now, actually. Shaggy Scooby is in that slipstream, and he can pull to the left. The top end of that TT superior to the Mitsubishi. That's fact. But Paul has got the slipstream of Poo Dog up ahead. So Shaggy Scooby has got a bit of an overlap now. Let's see what he can do heading down towards this section now. Let's see what he can do. Can he keep it up in 3rd? Yeah, very nice breaking there from Shaggy Scooby. Paul R gives him space as well, and we've got Rise Remix closing to the back. No, he's losing that to Poo Dog now, ever so slightly. But now Shaggy Scooby will be concentrating on to Rise Remix there in 2nd. Let's go out and down. Let's have a look, see how everyone else is getting on. Paul R, Sixpenny Guitar. He'd be looking to gain up to the back of Paul there in 4th. Martin in 6th. Ruffle in 7th. Yeah, he's breaking away now from Steve Stone. Then we've got MRC Shorey slowly gaining to the back of Steve Stones in that Viper. P1 Dodgy in 10th. Unfortunately now he's fallen way back. It's a long old race. 20 minutes to go this race so far. Fastest lap is Poo Dog 2:14.440, lap number 3. Oh, yeah, he's still got Rise Remix there, but Rise Remix runs it a bit deep into that barrier. And Shaggy Scooby still got Paul and Sixpenny Guitar. He has gained to the back of these rapidly, you know. With these two fighting and, you know, fighting for position. Yeah, Sixpenny Guitar, he's there. He's like, yes, hello, don't forget about me. But Mark, unfortunately, now is falling in the back a bit. Tyre wear will come to effect as well. But it's up to them if they pit or not. It's their choice. So, we will... Yeah, Poo Dog now has broken away. So he's got a bit of a gap. So I think... Starting the next lap, I will do an onboard lap. I know it's dark, I know it's going to be difficult, but why not? Rise Remix, Shaggy Scooby, Sixpenny Guitar batting away for that 2nd position, technically, in this race at this moment in time. We've got Paul in the Mitsubishi in 5th. Broken away now from Mark, but Mark's got it tense to Ruffle in 7th. Steve Stone's gaining to the back of Ruffle in 8th. Shorey, yeah, he's not there at the minute. He's probably about a second away from Steve Stones there. P1 Dodgy falling way back. Let's go back up to Paul R. Let's go Sixpenny Guitar as well. Shaggy Scooby, can he gain to the back of the TT? No, because they're equal in top end. Sixpenny Guitar in 4th. Yeah, it's yeah. And then we've got Poo Dog. He's just running away a bit at the moment, you know. Yeah, for the chase section there. Rise Remix in second. Runs it a bit deep. Oh, very unfortunate indeed. Sixpenny Guitar as well. That was like, yeah, follow my leader there. Instead of going around the corner, try and straight line it. You know, I had enough of going around it. I was going to go over it for once. But yeah, ever so slightly outbroke himself. Hit onto that curb. Likewise, Sixpenny Guitar done the identical thing there. God, bloody slurry words. But anyway, back up we go. Poo Dog. On board lap with Poo Dog in car. I think it's the best way to do it, you know, so we get how it was on the evening for Poo Dog leading this race on lap number 6. So Poo Dog, Hell Corner, then we got Mountain Straight. Mountain Straight, it goes on for a while, you know, then at the top of Mountain Straight, we got the Griffin. I may be missing a battle to the rear. As you've seen last race, I like doing it on board. That's just me, you know. That's what I like to do. So Mountain Straight, head to this right-hander now. It's called Griffin's Bend. So Griffin's Bend technically is called turn 2. Then we head up to turn 3. Then we head to the cut-in, turn 3. Then we head to the cut-in now. The cut-in section coming up now. Then this right kink is called the Quarry Corner. So Quarry Corner, it still goes on around. Then you got Reed Park like to the right. Then you got Frog Hollow as well, that section. So Quarry Corner 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 technically. Then we've got Solomon Park, the class is turn 10. Solomon Park to the right, turn 10. Then we've got Skyline to the left, so you look over, you've got a brilliant view. Then we've got the S's, and then we've got the Dipper section right now. Dipper section right now, 13, 14, 15. Then we've got 16 as well. They've got 16 coming up now. They've got 17, a little bit of a kink. Then we've got Forest Elbow. It's turn 18. A little bit of a left kink is 19. It's heading down Conrad Straight now. Just flat out, you know. Just foot to the floor. Nothing to lose. Just go for it. You know, just go for it. Conrad Straight. Just goes on down. It's flat out. Bit of a kink as you head down to the bottom of it. A bit of a kink coming up now. It's the right kink. It's ever so little, this right kink here. Then we go to the chase, which is turn 21. 21, then we hit on to 22, turn 22. Then the final corner where Ricky J is actually called Murray's Corner. So the final corner, left-hander, is Murray's Corner. Nice lap there from Poo Dog. Lap number 6, 13 minutes in. And a way to go yet. So that's the onboard lap with Poo Dog. We will go out of car and we'll go back down. See what's going on. Shaggy Scooby, see what I mean? By me doing the onboard lap, I do miss things, so I do apologise for that. Shaggy Scooby in second. We've got Rise Remix and Paul R battling it out for that 3rd position. But they got Sixpenny Guitar there as well. Steve Stones, he's there or thereabouts, but we've got Panic of Ruffle above his car. Half a second there. Martin 7th. Shorey in 9th. P1 Dodger, unfortunately, he's way back down now. But Ricky J has unfortunately retired now. So yeah, like I said, final race of the Pro-Am 1. Been a privilege yesterday to do Catalonia. Side-by-side action here. As I say that, bit of side-by-side action. Rise Remix to the right, Paul to the left. Does Rise Remix break a little bit early maybe? Does he think better of it, or Paul just hangs it around the outside? Ooh. Bit of a early break in there from Rise Remix. Sewed him up on the curbing, but he's got the attention of Sixpenny Guitar to the right. Very nice indeed, but Rise Remix is still there. A little bit of contact there, pushes Sixpenny Guitar out. Fair play to Rise Remix for backing out a bit. So then, Rise Remix down to 5th. Paul be looking to get away now. Shaggy Scooby, yeah, 2:14, 2:37. Fastest lap still, 2:13, 1:53. So you got Poo Dog almost a second faster than Shaggy Scooby in second. You know, Paul there in 3rd. Sixpenny Guitar. Like I was saying, you know, it's a privilege yesterday to do Catalonia Pro-Am 1. Privilege to do this afternoon, their final race of the season. I'm fairly new to commentary myself. I've only been doing like 3 months, 2 weeks. So yeah, I've come a long way. But I'm still improving all the time. You know, I'm not like your smokers and stuff like that, you know, and your Chris Wall. But in time I will get there. But Steve Stones, he's there behind Rise Remix. Rise Remix with the tie over the TT. Yeah, almost halfway. Steve Stones, yeah, he's looked after them tyres quite well, to be honest with you. Poo-Dog as well on the Racing Super Softs. I mean, his front right is wearing a bit more than the front left. Shaggy Scooby Racing, see what I mean? As I was saying at Catalunya, with the tyre compound, this is what people are doing, just not pit. Because the pit stops were extended, is do that Racing Medium, Racing Soft. Prime example here from Shaggy Scooby. So we're going for quite long if Poo-Dog does decide to pit. Paul R there in third. Racing Super Softs. Not a lot of tyre wear on that car either. Steve Stones in fourth. He is pitting that. No, sorry. Who's that pitting? Sixpenny Guitar. Rise Remix. Mart in the pits. So that will give Steve Stones at fourth. Heading around Hell Corner now. So can Steve Stones maybe do a no stopper? I don't know. I wasn't there. But I'm watching now and we shall see. So then, Ruffle in fifth. Shorey in sixth. Racing Medium. So yeah, Shorey as well. You know, he may get the jump over like Shaggy Scooby as well. Racing Medium at the front. Down we go. So we've got these coming out of the pit now to the rear. Rise Remix in the pits, come out the pits. Mark come out the pits. Sixpenny Guitar come out the pits. Shorey stayed out. Ruffle stayed out. Steve Stone stayed out. Paul R stayed out. Shaggy Scooby stayed out. Poo-Dog stayed out. I stayed out. No, never. I didn't race in this race. But anyway, yeah, going back to the season 14, it was a cracker, you know. Very enjoyable indeed. Many battles throughout each league. You know, you had the fusion right down to the rookie. But each league, you know, when you looked the next day at certain like messages and posts in the group, they all seem to have a really good time. The banter and the laugh in the chat. 1.5 second penalty there for Mark. That's what it's about, you know. As a group, you race together, have fun together. It's all about the fun factor coming in the day. I know there is relegation and promotion, but apart from that, as long as you have a bit of fun and a bit of a laugh together, that's what makes the evening as well, you know. A natural, yeah, I'm learning, mate, you know. I'm not perfect. I tend to repeat myself with certain words, and I say sorry a lot, which people say to me, don't say sorry a lot, you know, because you're not doing nothing wrong. If I say a word incorrectly, I just feel bad, because I've got people watching, they're like, hang on a minute, you meant to say it like this, not like that. So sometimes I do slur. That's because of the pain, you know. Sometimes I sit here with pain while doing commentary, and that's the truth, you know. But Poo-Dog still leading the way, but I appreciate that, thank you. Poo-Dog still leading the way in first. That tyre wear will come into effect. Now Shaggy Scooby with the Racing Medium, 100% now, he will have the advantage over Poo-Dog, because Poo-Dog is suffering. You know, look at the rear of Shaggy Scooby, he's got none. I know Poo-Dog hasn't either, but the half a tyre wear, the front two tyres to Shaggy Scooby Racing Medium, minimal tyre wear on that car. Purple sector for Shaggy Scooby as well, but Shorey as well, Shorey with the Racing Medium, so he won't be suffering, but he has got a bit more wear on his Racing Mediums compared to Shaggy Scooby. So Ruffle there in fourth, he's not pitted, Paul hasn't pitted either. Minimal tyre wear, the back right is starting to wear slightly, but not massively. Mark there, 1.5 second penalty above his car, so Steve Stones could technically pass him, and he knows full well that Mark can't pass him once he passes. That's just how it is. Sixpenny Guitar, he's in the Scirocco. Yeah, he'd be looking to gain up purple sector for him. First purple sector. Rise Remix in ninth. P1 Dodgy, he's gaining ever so slightly to Rise Remix there in ninth. Let's see what he can bring. Because we have got around 10 minutes to go in this race. Poo-Dog still leading the way, but Shaggy Scooby, let's have a look at the gap in between the two cars. So 2.6 for first and second. I think it's going to be a copycat of last race, you know. In time, Shaggy Scooby, maybe in the next lap or the lap after, it will be behind Poo-Dog. But will Poo-Dog decide to pit? Because his front right tyre, as we've seen, you know, with Poo-Dog in the last race, he went on too long, it did affect him. Maybe this race he's thinking, right, I can't do that, I've got to do this, so let me pit. Because the gap to Paul R, behind Paul R, Ruffles just coming down Conrad straight now. So maybe 50-50 if he jumps in the pits, gets in for a set of tyres and comes back out. Maybe around the Ruffle area, around this sort of area, maybe 4th and 5th. But I don't think Poo-Dog's going to pit, no. He stays out again, but Shaggy Scooby, he's taken out more time, well 2.3, not a lot of time, but he is gaining massively. Paul R So Shaggy Scooby, 100%, that's 2.3, 1.7, yeah, I thought so. So that you got there, that's like over half a second, just over half a lap. So half a second over half a lap, a second a lap, if not a bit more, 1.5 seconds a lap. And it's affecting Poo Dog, and it's coming into effect now, as you can see. You know, because Shaggy going over this timing line now. Let's have a look at this gap. It's increased a little bit, because the top end, you know, that TT is quite good. But I think for the mountain section, through this section up where they're going now for the twisty bit, I think, yeah, Shaggy Scooby is going to gain. Paul R, massive gap to him now to second to fourth. Shori in fifth. Mark, there still a bit of penny over his car. 1.3 second penny. T-Stone, 6 penny Qatar, Rise Remix, P1 Dodgy. But yeah, it's fascinating so far. Really is fascinating. Poo Dog there. Still leading the way, but I'm interested in what Shaggy can do, because Shaggy, compared to Poo Dog, because remember last race it was front left, now it's front right for Poo Dog. So go around, you know, the fast corner. But yeah, Shaggy, look at Shaggy Scooby. He's yeah, 100%. He's gaining a second. You see what I mean? He's took out that almost over half a second. I did say a second in a lap. It's around about that area. So yeah, Poo Dog. He's coming under pressure now. He's coming under threat from Shaggy Scooby, and I think he's aware of it as well, because he's still going along. The same again, the front riser. It's almost gone. It's almost gone. Paul R and Mitsubishi doing a good job. Stayed out as well on the racing super soft. So he's managed that tyre wear quite well, to be honest with you. Likewise, Ruffle, MRC Shori there with the racing mediums. And we've got Mark with 1.3 second penalty still. Steve Stones, 6 penny Qatar. Yeah, its gap's appearing now. It's spacing out. But I got a feeling Shaggy Scooby, 100%, has got that move done. And I've missed that. Let's go back and have a look at that. Shaggy Scooby heading down Conrod Straight. I thought so. You've got to think, heavy tyre wear does affect the pace of the car, even if you're on a straight or a corner. And Shaggy Scooby is like, yes, now you're in my net. I caught you, now I'm going to pass you. You see what I mean? That tyre wear from Poo Dog has affected. And Shaggy Scooby goes on by, and the racing mediums at the front. But now Shaggy Scooby is gunning for that win of the final race of the season. Will he get that? We'll wait and see. You know, we'll wait and see. In racing, it's down to the last second. Poo Dog, yeah, he dives into the pits now. Now I think, from my perspective, from my point of view, I think that's a little bit too late, because you've got around about 7 minutes to go of the race. But I'm not him. You know, he's racing that car. I would have pitted a bit earlier. That's just my advice. I can only give advice. Shaggy Scooby, Poo Dog, Ruffle, Poo Dog. I'm intrigued to see where he's going to come out, because he's still not arrived at his pit stop. Ruffle coming around in fourth. Mark, he's heading down towards Murray Corner, the last corner. Shori as well. We've got quite a few cars coming back to cross the start timing line. He's coming out now. Ruffle coming around the final corner. Where's Poo Dog? Poo Dog just come out ahead. So yeah, with the cold tyres of Poo Dog, Ruffle can just sit in the slipstream and come up, flash the lights there, mate. Come on, out of the way. I want that third position. But no, the TT, once it hits that top end, there's no pass in that car. 1 second, we've got battling behind. We've got Shori. We've got Steve Stones. We've got 6 penny Qatar. 6 penny Qatar in that Scirocco. It has got better top end, I think, that car, the Scirocco, compared to the TT. The RCZ's there or thereabouts, but yeah, 6 penny Qatar breaks a bit later than the Shori, but then 6 penny Qatar runs it a bit deep. Then we've got Steve Stones in 6th. Steve Stones in 6th in the Viper. Up ahead we've got Mark still with that second penny above his car. Ruffle, yeah. Let's go down and have a look quick. Shori on the racing mediums. Maybe he's suffering a bit now with that tyre wear. Rise Remix in 9th, and P1 Dodgy in 10th. So yeah, Shaggy Scooby, bar from an error, I think you will get the win. Paul R, he's away back from you now, but I think that's what Sean will want. Shaggy Scooby is the win. It's kind of a win, you know, a bit of a smile, you know. Now you've got that promotion to the next league, you know. I'm not sure who comes second and third and fourth. I think it's top 4 get promoted. Likewise the relegation as well. Ruffle in 4th, Martin 5th, Steve Stones is 6th, 6 penny Qatar in 7th. Yeah, so right about now it's capped out. Gaps are appearing everywhere. Steve Stones, yeah, it is. But Steve Stones, like I said, how far is he away from Mark there? Yeah, quite a way back, isn't he? That's a big ass to do that. Yeah, quite a way. 2.2 seconds away there. Yeah, let's see what we can do. But saying that, Mark runs it deep. So Mark runs it deep, and that's going to cost him. He's going to have a dirt on them tyres heading down towards that final corner. Murray corner, so he needs to take it easy with the braking. Oh, he runs it a little bit deep there onto the grass on the right. Steve Stones now will capitalise from this, maybe. I think he will. Let's go up quickly. Shaggy Scooby, 2:14, 2:37. Poo Dog still with that fastest lap, 2:13.153. So Steve Stones to Mark there. So yeah, the gap has closed, you know. The gap was 2 seconds. It is now ready to, yeah, 0.8. So Steve Stones been taken technically, and I think because Mark's still got to get rid of that penny as well, and he runs it a bit deep, a bit wide. Yeah, so Steve Stones could technically take Mark at any point, but then Steve Stones got to be wary of Six Penny Guitar in 7th, Shorey in 8th, Remix in 9th, and People Dodgy in 10th. Shaggy Scooby still leading the way. What's the gap between him and Paul? 8. Yeah, he's comfortable. He bar and error, you know, he's comfortable 100%. Poo Dog in 3rd, Ruffle in 4th. So Steve Stones, yeah, he's got, where did that move get done? He got past. Let's have a look at this. On board with Mark. Oh, it hits that barrier. So that's cost him massively. Steve Stone's like, yes, thank you. Thank you for the present. Let's go around the outside. But Mark did put up a bit of a fight there. Steve Stones, yeah, just gets that position, that 5th position. Very nice. Very nice. So he's up to 5th. Looking to pull away now from Mark there. But Ruffle, yeah, he's too far up. He's going for the dip section now. And we got Shaggy Scooby leading the way. 2nd penalty. But he could burn that off in time. You know, he's got a massive gap ahead of him to Paul. But yeah, Ruffle, yeah, so it's, yeah, it's gapping now. You know, Steve Stone's got that move done. Now he can just push it. P1 Dodgy, fair play to him. He has caught up P1 Dodgy to Rise Remix, considering to where he was to where he is now. I know he's still in 10th and Rise Remix in 9th, but considering he had a few issues at the start of the race, P1 Dodgy, yeah, he has got up there. Yeah, that's fair play. So Shaggy Scooby now heading on to lap number 13. Lap number 13, not too long to go. Tyre wear on the racing mediums, but he's managing it well. ProAm as well. We've got Poo Dog. He pitted, remember. But in saying that, because I incurred this as well with James Harben. With James Harben, because I was in Pro 2, James Harben pitted. I was in a Lambo. And this is a remake of that race, because it looks like to me Poo Dog has got his foot to the floor in that TT and he's gaining into the back of Paul. But there's no way of him catching Shaggy. Unless he does an error, yeah, maybe so. But I think Poo Dog will catch Paul. That's 100%. Because the pace, what he's got at the minute, Poo Dog, 2:12.851. Yeah, it's just a remake of what James Harben done to me around this track that evening. Because I was in a Lambo and I didn't pit. I no stopped. And, you know, you get the fresher tyres, you got the supreme pace, you got the grip. And it's a matter of time now for Poo Dog to make this move cleanly. Let's see what he can do. So we are behind Paul R. No one behind him, so it's for Poo Dog to concentrate on Paul. And get that move done. Ideally down the Conrod Straight, because you go through this section now, the dipper and that, you know, the S's and stuff like that. It's tricky, it's challenging, because you will end up having an incident. So just take your time, patience is key. Just do it down Conrod Straight. He's got the pace to do it. Let's just, oh, it hits a barrier. Oh, he's just, yeah. Just take it nice and steady, because you got the overspeed of this car anyway, because it's just a matter of time. You know, Paul's just a sitting duck, and that's the honest truth. So as we see now, Poo Dog to the left, over to Mitsubishi Lancia. It's like, yes, hello, nice to see you, now I'm gone. So, as easy as that, you see, as easy as that. Shaggy Scooby, in comparison to Poo Dog there in second, is 8.5. Going on to the last lap now. So Shaggy Scooby will get an extra lap in. Remember, it's It's 30-minute race, so we've got 30 seconds to go. Shaggy Scooby crossing the line. Poo Dog will cross the line as well. Paul will cross the line. 20 seconds to go. Ruffle heading down now. He'll just have enough time to do that one last final lap. So Ruffle there in 4th, heading down to the timing line. Yes, he will get an extra lap in. Steve Stones, he'll just about, or will he? I don't think he'll make it. No, he won't make it. So Steve Stones there in 5th, finishes 5th. Then we've got Battle here behind. We've got let's go back and have a look at that. So we've got Steve Stones up ahead. We've got Sixpenny Guitar and Mark. And we've got 6th and 7th. This was a close finish, you know. I just seen that in the background and I was told about it as well. So Sixpenny Guitar is like, yes, hello Mark, I want your 6th place. And then side by side. Oh, so Mark just about gets it from Sixpenny Guitar. That was very, very close indeed. MRC Shorey will cross the line in 8th. Yeah, considering he won the Catalunya race, you know, all points matter. Last race of the season, and let's go out with a smile. And we got P1 Dodgy there in 9th. Got Rise Remix in the end. Rise Remix there, snaking across the lines like, yes, hello, look at me. You know, wibble wobbles, up we go. Well done to them all. So, Shaggy Scooby, the gap between you and Poo Dog has fallen by a second, but you still got that advantage anyway. In regards to Paul, some smoke kicked up there, or some dust maybe. Yeah, some dust from the grass, Yeah, so Paul, and we've got Ruffle there in 9th. Ruffle no stopped. Paul no stopped. Poo Dog pitted. Shaggy no stopped. And then we got Sure he didn't pit either. A few of them did pit. So Shaggy Scooby heading down Conrod Straight. Not too long to go at all. Yeah, you're right, Darren, wake up, you didn't pick that up, did you? So yeah, you're right, fair play, but Shaggy Scooby now, losing that penalty as well. I mean, Poo Dog's there, you know, maybe extra 2 laps he would have got him, Poo Dog, but Shaggy Scooby won the champion, is about to cross the line in 1st, ghosting, getting rid of that penalty, heading around Murray Corner now. The winner of ProAm 1, the champion of ProAm 1, crosses 1st for the final race of the season. Oh, does he? No. Oh, wow! Shaggy Scooter, that was close. That was, wow. Just about. That's how. Just about that was. Let's go back and have a look at that again. Like what Ricky done. He handbrake turned a bit too early for the start finish line. Wow. Shaggy Scooby almost lost that win. He's handbraking there. He's like, oh God, what have I done? There's the line. That's how close it was. You know, Shaggy Scooby, he knew he'd done oh God. Knew he'd done enough, but that was, I need to look at that one more time. Sorry, I know I'm going over it again, but that was, oh God, just like the handbrake turns. They're very annoying because sometimes they go right, sometimes they go wrong. So there, Shaggy Scooby does a handbrake turn, but there's the timing line. So it was very, very close. So Shaggy Scooby, by half a car, gets that win by doing that handbrake turn. I mean, what a way to do it, you know. So Poo Dog there in 2nd. And then we got Paul in 3rd, shaking across the line. 0.54. That was close. I give you that. Ruffle there, crosses the line in 4th. So that was your final race of ProAm 1. Like I said, we head on to season 15. I am doing post-race commentary for season 15. So if you want me to do, I don't know, ProAm 1 or whatever, you want me to do it, just mention my name. You know, I'm Darren Baldwin, that's my name. Idle4 Gaming, that's my PSN. So yeah, you know, I don't mind doing, you know, the commentary for you next season post race. It's not a problem at all. But apart from that, great racing ProAm 1. Yeah, over the 2 races I've enjoyed it. I really have. The 2 races have been good, Catalunya and Mount Panorama. But we head on to season 15. I wish you all the best in season 15 for whoever takes part. You know, yeah, just mention my name, mate. Get my name in there, and it'd be a pleasure. You know, whatever league you're in, or ProAm 1, or whatever you want me to do, wherever you are, just mention it. I don't mind. You know, I'm always up for it. I love the commentary side of things. But yeah, apart from that, thank you, ProAm 1. It's been a privilege, absolute pleasure to do your last 2 races. But apart from that, you all take care. Have a great weekend. Make the most of it, because I think come the 29th, I think the restrictions are eased a little bit. There's no legal right to stay at home. But apart from that, enough respect, much love. I've been Darren Baldwin, Idle Gaming. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out. You take it easy. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.